welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Gamma to create your presentations in seconds. Visit gamma.app to be able to access this website that you're looking at right now. Gamma is an AI presentation and document tool. The core idea is very simple. Instead of you to build your presentations or websites or documents from scratch, you can simply describe what you want and Gamma builds it for you. Feel free to visit this to read more about Gamma and get started. Now let's talk about pricing. Gamma is a freemium product, which means that it's free to some extent, but you also have to pay for most of it. They have the monthly billing and the annual billing. You may want to check that out. And they also have the billing for teams. You may want to check that out depending on what you want to use it for. Alright, so let's go ahead and click on get started. If you're already logged in using your email, you will see this option that says go to app. But if you're not logged in, you're going to see get started and you click that, it will take you to the app. Once you're logged in, you're going to see these options. The first one is to generate. You can create from a one-line prompt in a few seconds, or if you have an already existing text from notes or an outline or an existing content, you can paste that in here, or you can create from a template. There are lots of templates out there on Gamma that you can use just in case you don't have an idea on what you want to achieve with it yet. And finally, if you have an existing document that you have, say you have a PDF or whatnot, you can upload that, import it into Gamma to be able to generate what you want to generate. Now, because we're trying to do this in seconds and we don't need any stress, we are going to use the generate option. So go ahead and click on generate. Once you click on generate and it brings you to this page, you're going to see a couple of options of things that you can possibly create, and that includes a presentation, a web page, document, social media content, or an actual graphic. Now we're going to click on presentation and you can further customize what you need. For instance, how many slide decks or how many cards in your presentation do you want? The maximum on the free version is 10 cards. If you want more, you can upgrade to have access to that. So we're just going to click on 10 and then you can select what your design mode looks like. Do you want a studio mode? Do you want just flexible cards, editable text? That's up to you, but we're in the free version, so we're going to go with classic. You're also going to choose your card size. Do you want something flexible or do you want a more traditional size or a tall size? That's up to you. And you're also going to select the language that you want to create your slides in. Now this box here is your prompt box where you're required to write your prompt. There are a sample of prompts here that you can possibly use. So let's say this one looks interesting, marketing strategies for nonprofits. You can type in any prompt here. In this case, I chose that because I'm into marketing and I work with a nonprofit organization, so it kind of makes sense. And because it's a tutorial video, I think it just makes sense overall. But if I were not going to go with this, I can just start typing what prompt I want to use. So let's go ahead and click on generate. That happened in seconds, and then each generation that you make takes a couple of credits. So you're going to click more to learn about credits, and so you don't waste your credits generating information that is not useful. So the thing with Gamma is that when you click on generate, it first of all shows you an outline before it builds the full deck. This, I would say, is a great moment to check whether the structure makes sense to you or not. Is it something that is in the right flow or in the right order, or are there sections that are missing? Do you feel like the number of slides that you have for this presentation is enough? Do you want to reduce or do you want to add something? The good thing with outline is that if something in the outline is off, you can edit it right here on the spot. You can add a new section or you can remove a section. You can also reorder them if you don't like how or what they look like. Truth of the matter is, when you're editing in section, it helps you save time before you start building the actual presentation. You can also scroll down to customize what your presentation will look like. Do you want it to be concise, detailed, extensive, or minimal? What kind of visuals are you looking out for? I like this color. I like darker colors. I don't know why, but you can check through to see the kind of visuals that you need. If you also have image sources that you want to input, you can add that, but in this case I would like to use AI images. For your image choices, you can decide if you want that to be editorial, if you want flat illustrations, doodles, native, or whatnot. So let's go ahead and click on generate because we're happy with this. When you get to this screen, you'll actually start seeing, just like what you're seeing now, it's generating one by one in real time. So So it takes you through that process. The layouts are coming together, the images where there needs to be an image, icons where there needs to be an icon. It just takes like a couple of seconds to be able to do this depending on the length of our deck. Now the good thing with Gamma is that if you're using it for the first time, it can give you prompts. So if you want to add another card, it can ask you to add a card, and it comes with tutorials on how to do that. This is also the option to present and share if you want to. Now the good thing with Gamma and generally AI platforms is that it's highly collaborative, so you can collaborate with any other person on this document until you have the perfect slide presentation. Now let's go ahead and present this to see what our first draft looks like. And this is what it looks like. It has generated a slide deck for us. Remember that we had to edit the outline before it got to this space, and the title says Amplifying Impact: Strategic Marketing for Nonprofit in 2026. Say you have this as a presentation that you need to make at an event or at a conference. You literally did that in seconds without any stress, and it also adds animation for you. You can also edit that within the Gamma Studio. Looking at this, it has generated a couple of slides for us that we can go through to present at our events or at a speaking session that we have, and I think this looks good. On your Gamma Studio, you can search for anything that you want to or can add to your presentation. For instance, buttons, toggles, call-out boxes, images, any other prompt, code blocks. You can search for any kind of block that you can add to your presentation. That makes it easy because it's already been built into Gamma. The second one, you can also access the basic blocks, which is mostly your text tables, list, and call-out boxes. You can add that easily to your presentation by dragging and dropping. It's pretty easy. It's a drag and drop situation. And then you also have the image itself, where you can decide that I think I want to add an image here, and you'd be able to do that. It's going to bring a prompt for you to either upload an image, use an AI image, or select it from a third-party platform. There's also the smart layouts. So this helps you create what the layout of each of your slide looks like. So for instance, this section here has 3 layouts where I imputed text for us. This one also has 2 layouts where there is a diagram on the left and then another section on the right. So this is where you select what that looks like. If you have to add bullet points just like this is where you select. For instance, this image or this, you don't necessarily need to start checking how to design this or input this. You just need to drag and drop a particular block and it's going to do that for you. There's also the smart diagrams. So these are diagrams, circles, so just like what we have here. Ideally, if you're to draw this, you probably want to take this to Canva or any other design tool, but they already have existing diagrams here. One thing I like about it is that there are a lot of them, so if you don't like this one, you can use another one. It can help you do everything that you need to do without necessarily stressing. The next option we have is the chart and graphics. So again, you're going to drag this and drop, and it's going to provide you with all that. There's also the video option. You can embed your videos, your YouTube videos. You can embed Loom recordings. You can embed basically anything and everything here that has to do with video, either through third party or you upload from your gallery, and you'll be able to play this directly from your presentation. Let me show you an example. So we're going to drag YouTube videos and inserts. So I have a YouTube video link from one of my videos. I'm just going to paste that here and I'm going to click go. It has extracted everything about this video, and you can just check through to see everything is fine. Click on exit and you have this here. You know that feeling when you ask someone a question? So you see, when you're presenting and you share this with an audience and you want to quickly play a video, it's going to do that for you. Gamma makes you do the most impossible things that you didn't think were possible in creating presentations. We also have web pages. Same way you're able to embed the video, we can also embed any other link. Could be a website, social media account, or a post, or any other thing that you want to feature on your presentation. And finally, it also has forms, so you can embed forms in your presentation as well. On this panel is where you're going to see the different slide decks that you have. You can move them around if you want. You can edit them if you want. You can delete them if you want, and do any other thing that you can do. Now, this is the theme here at the top corner. Remember, we chose marine screen, we can switch themes while editing our content. You just need to check the one that suits your tastes, and then you change, and it's going to reflect in all of the slides. You can also add a new theme. If you don't have any, you can build one from scratch, or you can import a file of what you're looking for. In this case, it becomes very handy if you are speaking at a conference and they gave you a slide template, so you can upload that and it will adapt to that theme. There's also the AI agent here. You can quickly ask it to do something for you. If you click on it to open, you can give it prompt to ask it to do anything for you. Remember, AI agents are agents that help you carry out tasks. So that has been inbuilt here in Gamma. You can send it on any errand, ask it to research, ask it to check if there is an already existing slide presentation on this topic, and it's going to do that for you. Now, the presentation mode, you can do that in a presenter view, full screen, in this tab or whatnot. Still within the studio, you can upgrade if you want to. And that's a wrap for Gamma. So do let me know in the comments if this walkthrough was helpful for you, if this is a tool that you think you'll be trying out. And also check the link in the description. You're definitely going to see the link to this product that you can sign up and try out for yourself. See you in my next one.